Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making the cat bed that you can see on the screen. It's a bit of a different one. This is not really a tutorial as such, it's more of just I've made this so I'm going to film it and put it up. Basically my cat's became super needy and he always needs to be around me, so I thought let's make him a bed for the desk that'll sit behind the computer screen. So I started off in SketchUp and drew it all out, and then there was a few things I needed to overcome, like the 45-degree corner there on the top and bottom. With it being finger joints, what I had to do was make the um, the joints there that you can see 13 millimeters wide, and that allows for the overlap. That'll The rest will get sanded back, and then it's nice and smooth. You'll see it later in the video how it actually turns out, but it was just so that they were properly joined and smooth on the corners once the job's finished. I allowed two holes either side, and then this is the front section which I'm going to add details to it in Inkscape, which you can see here. I'm just going to delete the guides, and then I'll show you a bit of a closer up of the front. It's just a simple hex design that I put on the front of it. I think it looks quite nice. It allows a viewing window, but it also gives the cat a sense of security because obviously it's solid. And then laying it out just to make sure it all fits in my bed, and my design came in just on the cusp of the size of the sheets that I can put on the laser, which is brilliant. So yeah, I was happy with that. So we'll chuck it onto the laser, and then I'll show you the settings that I used on the laser. So for cutting, I cut at 10 millimeters a second and 66% power for both maximum and minimum, and it was a one pass cut all the way through. Now you can skip the next minute and a half if you don't want to sit and watch the lasering, otherwise enjoy. So I tried to build this on the laser bed itself, but there was just not enough room, so I had to build it off camera, and you'll see it in a second. But you'll see these corners, the slightly bigger ones, the 13 millimeter deep joints. It's just like I said before, you can. It's just so they've got a secure joint on them. The base slots in, everything's dead easy. It's dead easy to assemble. It just didn't have enough room, and my massive head was getting in the way of the camera as well. So, like I say, I took this off camera once I got this done, but I think you get a better view nearer the end of the video actually of how the finger joints look on the corner, and like I said, they will get sanded back. It's a straightforward design really. Fits slots into the corner of the room, sits on top of my desk, 'cause my desk's like a corner desk. You can see it behind the screen, it hides it away nicely. And my cat's not a paid actor, I promise. He just really loved the bed, so he was straight into it as soon as I put his blanket in. And I think once, even without the screen there, it looks quite nice. My wife wanted a plant stand as well, so this is partly the reason why I put the bed behind the screen, just so there was something there. But yeah, it sits really nicely. It hides mostly it behind the screen on my computer, and the plan is to paint it the same grey as the wall. I've just not got around to doing that yet. So yeah, it worked out really well. And like I say, it's not taking up massive amounts of my desk. I've still got plenty of space to use at my desk and even have my laptop in front of the screen. So it's really handy. I'm just going to show you around it just now, try and show you inside the bed. So you've got that one door there that I don't think he'll use, to be honest with you, because the printer's there, but it seems to be coming in and out this door. See if I can get in close enough with a wee bit of adjusting of the camera. And there he is there. He's like, "What you doing, Dad?" So I'll just pull out the bed in a second and show you that corner so you can see just how the joints look. Yeah, so you can see it's overlapping, but again, when it comes to finishing this and painting it everything, I'll just sand those back so it gives a nice flush corner rather than those bits sticking out, but it gives enough area for gluing up and making it nice and secure. The plan is to leave the top off as well, not off, sorry, unglued, so I can get in and hoover it out easier, because cat hair, yeah. I've also left, you can see there, the slots underneath. I've sort of raised it off the desk so the cables can move freely underneath it. A, it'll stop him from trying to chew at them, and B, it just makes it look a lot tidier. I can do these custom order if you want, and they will come flat pack, so if you want one and you're willing to glue it up and paint it yourself, give me a shout, drop me a message on Instagram. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll catch up with you next time. Cheers.